Hello! I have my wonderful sister visiting, so my Follow Me Monday is going to be a little bit different today because my sister is an awesome cook. She's very health conscious, so I thought she was going to help me out with just like some different recipes and tell me what we're doing today.
We're going to go into the grocery store and we're just going to kind of freestyle it. We're going to see what looks good, see if there's any maybe local produce, see what's in season, and then we're going to come up with maybe a couple dips that we would use for barbecues because we have spring fever and we're getting excited for that time of year. So we're going to go inside and check it out.
Let the good times roll. Let them knock you around.
Are you filming? Okay, so we're sort of perusing the produce department right now, and I wanted to stop and tell you guys about these apple pears, but they're sometimes called Asian pears, and they're one of my favorites, and they're in season right now, and they're usually in season for, I want to say 2 or 3 months. They're amazing. They're sweet and they're crunchy, and I actually like to put salt on them, which kind of sounds bizarre, but it's delicious. So get them, and they're huge too. It's like a meal. Sorry about that. So we're gonna
So go on. We're not cutting that out. Okay, so what about this? I always hear that if you smell it. Now, is that a wise tale or is that true?
The mango?
I know with a pineapple that's the case, right?
I don't think that's true for mango.
Okay, one more question I forgot to ask you is, now what's a good price for mango? I'm sure some of you guys are curious about that.
So, I think it's going to vary depending on where you're actually from. But I know for me, if I find a mango for under $1, like 50 cents, 70 cents, I think that's a pretty good buy. If it's over $1, these are I think like $1.09, and it's getting a little bit higher, but they're so good, it's worth it.
And when you try her salsa?
Okay, so really quick, one money-saving tip. Buying pre-cut, pre-prepared fruit vegetables, don't do it. So this, for instance, this is 10 ounces, it's $2 for this little package, 10 ounces. If you buy a zucchini whole and you cut it yourself, it's $1.19 for 16 ounces. So you do the math. Don't do this, do this.
Alright, you guys, my other tip that I've said before is you have to look and make sure you compare store brand prices with name brand stuff when you have coupons. Alright, so back to what I was saying, what you need to look for is you need to compare those store brand prices with how much it would be with a coupon, stacked with whatever the price is. And this time, there's not a lot of good sale prices with these coupons, so we're going to go ahead and get the store brand. But my sister had a few things and I wanted to ask her how she decides when to go ahead and get frozen versus getting fresh produce. Okay, so how do you go about choosing versus like getting, fresh corn versus frozen corn and any other produce?
Well, if something's not in season, typically it's going to cost more in the produce department if you buy it fresh. So I would opt for frozen, and it's kind of a misconception that frozen means it's not going to have as many nutrients, because the truth is, frozen vegetables are frozen at their peak of freshness. Whereas if you have produce that's maybe had to travel a long ways to get here to the States, say somewhere it comes from somewhere in Mexico, or it's been sitting on the shelves for a long time, it loses the nutritional value as it sits on the shelf. So sometimes you're actually going to do better from a nutritional standpoint buying frozen versus fresh, and you're going to save money.
So, now we're in my kitchen, we're going to slice up. Now what is this again?
This is that fabulous apple pear. Oh, one thing we could talk about really quick is people are weird about coring apples and pears, and I don't really get that. But this is the way I do it. I think it works good. So I have it, and then I quarter it, and then I just cut out the middle at an angle like that, and then slice it. I've seen people do it in ways that were bizarre and look like they were gonna cut their fingers off. So anyways, yummy, doesn't that look good? Okay, so, and my weird little thing that I do that I told you guys about earlier is salting my pears. And this is sea salt, and that's the only salt that I use. I think it's better for you. I think it tastes better. That might look like a lot. I'm kind of a junkie.
Better to be a junkie with salt than that was like a lot of salt then. Anyways.
No, I know, but it takes a lot. making mango salsa.
Okay, so I like most foods. I like most produce, most fruits, and everything. There's one fruit I don't like, and I don't know if you guys can guess what it could be, but it's called papaya. And I ate it when we were traveling for Thanksgiving, and it tasted a little bit like papaya. It was, it just had a very weird taste. Not that I've tried poop or anything, but it was just like, it just wasn't good. So anyway, I don't recommend it. I mean, what do you think about papaya?
Papaya is definitely papaya.
so yeah, we don't like it. Oh, while she's mixing that, I wanted to give you guys, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Archer Farms Target brand, but online on the Target site, a lot of times they'll have coupons for Archer Farms products and chips. And these will go on sale for like $1.99. So with the coupons, they end up being like $1.50 or less per bag. And I don't know if you guys have had the blue corn with flaxseed. These are so good, so good. And they're super good with the salsa and just other dips. And they're my favorite tortilla chips. So I'll buy some.
Okay, so just get up close here. It's super pretty. You'll wow people if you bring it to a little picnic.
Okay, so we realized we talk way too much, I think, so we kind of had to shorten this video a little, and instead of showing you guys the whole entire process of this awesome dip, we decided to quickly do it up, and you're going to explain it to us.
Okay, so this is, I guess what we're going to call avocado Texas caviar. Basically, it's like a black-eyed pea dip.
Alright, so I completely forgot to mention some of the really great organic natural product coupons you can get, and one of them's through mambosprouts.com. They actually have a winter and a spring and a summer savings booklet you can request, and it's filled with high value organic products and just different natural product coupons. And it's free to request, and they even have printable coupons available online too, so it's a very cool resource. Hello. Okay, so I'm totally sick, and I just wanted to let you guys know that, because this video, as you'll see, or as you probably have seen, wasn't very productive. Anyways, I have family visiting this week, and my mom had this brilliant idea that I just needed to show what I looks like just when I'm normally getting up in the morning and working on my computer and blogging. And honestly, do you like my hair? My daughter's hair? Anyways, so I usually have my coffee. It's my favorite thing. I'm on coupons.com right now, and I have my awesome blankets that I always blog about, because you guys know that I'm obsessed with blankets. They're all over my house. I just love them. And my wonderful daughter here. Can you say hi? And she's got my hair too. Can you guys see it in the back? So yeah, usually when I get up, I don't usually brush. I do brush my teeth, but I don't usually brush my hair. I forego that for a couple hours. Anyways, cheers.